Hello students, today we are going to second lectures on solid state physics, chapter number 5. Okay, so today's the point is the formations of energy band. Show this the energy band there. Uh, electro electraction elections energy. Okay, and interaction distributions. Nice. Interatomic distribution. Sorry, huh? Interatomic distribution in the x-axis and y-axis का है electron energy का है y-axis लगा है electron energy. So if the atoms are initially very far apart, okay, if the atoms are initially very far apart, the electron in adjacent atom, right? The electron in adjacent atom will not interact and will occupy the discrete energy level. Right? Occupy the discrete energy level. Okay. Nantar second, if these atoms are brought close together, if atom brought and close together, the outermost electron in the n is equal to 3. Okay. Energy shall will being begin to interact. Right? Energy shall will begin to interact so that the discrete energy will spill into a band into a band of allowed energy. Okay. If the atoms continue to move close together, okay, if the atom continue to move close together, the electron in the n is equal to 2 shall may being, begin to interact and will also spill into a band of allowed energy. Okay. Finally, if the atom becomes sufficiently close together, the innermost electron in the n is equal to 1 level may interact so that this energy level may also spill into a band of allowed energy, isn't it? So so distinctions distinctions between metals, semiconductors, and insulators. They are the three part of the distinctions. So, the metal conductor, or you maybe say the metal conductor, insulator conductor, semiconductor like this. So, we are discuss first the metal conductor. There is a show this energy level in a y-axis and is a the x-axis like conduction band and valence band. They are a minus charge is there, okay, and plus charge is there, okay. So see this, the partly filled valence band valence band है valence band overlap with the empty conduction band. कुठं होता empty conduction band वर ते overlap होतात. Second, there is a no band gap between the valence band and conduction band. इथं बँड गॅप नाहीये कोणामध्ये तर व्हॅलन्स बँड मध्ये आणि कंडक्शन बँड मध्ये. तसंच इन्सुलेटर मध्ये काय बँड गॅप आहे तिथं कोणामध्ये कंडक्शन बँड मध्ये आणि व्हॅलन्स बँड मध्ये. मग द filled valence band and empty conduction band are separated. They are the separated by large energy gap किंवा band gap. ओके. ते सेमीकंडक्टर मध्ये बघा ते इथे काय बँड गॅप आहे. ओके. मग सेमीकंडक्टर द filled values band valence band the field valence band and conduction band are separated by small energy gap का small energy band gap, isn't it? So half effect. तर हाफ इफेक्ट मध्ये काय आहे स्टेटमेंट बघा. आता हा क्यूब बघा व्ही एक्स ई एक्स एच ई एच बी जेड and now there is a plus margin VH is equal to EH into W. बघा आता स्टेटमेंट काय आहे. When a magnetic field is applied perpendicular to the conductor carrying current, काय perpendicular to the conductor काय का magnetic current. When a magnetic field मध्ये is applied perpendicular to the conductor carry current and electric field is produced. आणि काय होतं इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड प्रोड्यूस होतो inside the conductor in a direction perpendicular to both current and magnetic field. Okay. Now the force of electrons of charge minus E is minus E into capital E into H. So hence Lorentz force along y direction acting on the electron will be given by Fy is equal to minus E EH Vx. This is equation number 1. There Vx is a different velocity in x direction. So now the current density is x direction is Jx is equal to n into bracket E minus E into Vx is equal to minus n EV Vx. This J ची value आहे आणि n is the concentrations of electrons. EH is equal to Bz J divided by n into bracket minus E. Okay. So therefore EH is equal to minus Bz nu म्हणजे Gx ची व्हॅल्यू इथे ठेवली NeVx divided by a minus Ne. Hence EH is equal to Vx and Bz. This equation is the 3. From equation 2, Vx is equal to काय घेतलेलं आहे minus Jx upon Ne. Put this value in Vx in equation 3. मग Vx च्या ठिकाणी हे इक्वेशन हे ठेवलं मग काय मिळेल तुम्हाला EH is equal to minus Jx Bz divided by Ne and therefore EH divided by ते घेतलं Jx into Bz is equal to minus 1 upon Ne. So therefore EH divided by Jx Bz is equal to RH आणि RH म्हणजेच काय minus 1 upon Ne. So EH is equal to JXBZ and RH, this equation 5, hence EH proportional to JXBZ, where RH is equal to minus 1 upon NE is called the half coefficient. आलं इथपर्यंत हाफ कोफिशियंट विचारलं तर इथपर्यंत तुम्हाला लिहायचं आहे. फॉर होल्स RH is equal to 1 upon PE. मोबिलिटी म्हणजे ह्या इक्वेशनला त्यांनी काय लिहिलेलं आहे आर एच इज इक्वल टू 1 अपॉन एन ई म्हणजेच काय 1 अपॉन पीई. ओके. मोबिलिटी the velocity acquired by a current carrying particles per unit electric field is called the mobility, is denoted by mu. Mu is equal to Vx upon Ex and therefore Vx is equal to mu Ex. Cross multiplication केलेला आहे हे करून. Substituting the value of Vx in equation 3, then Eh is equal to mu Ex Bz. Then from equation 4, Eh is equal to Rx, Jx and Bz. This equation 6. Comparing equation 5 and 6, we get mu Ex Bz is equal to R mu Jx and Bz. Okay. So therefore mu is equal to Jx divided by Ex into Rh, and now mu is equal to काय घेणार sigma R into H. This equation shown where sigma is equal to Jx upon Ex. is the electric conductivity of the sample. Okay. And now this point is a finish here. So we see tomorrow next period